Yo, what's up, guys? It's Felix here with another crypto video. And in today's crypto video, I just wanted to go over how February was for me. Now, this last couple days, I didn't post a video, but I actually did want to post a video at the beginning of this month, kind of reviewing February. Thankfully, March 2nd, we're seeing more green than red. We already know that it's been brutal for a little while, so we got Cardano creeping up on trying to take a third place, but Binance Coin will be recovering its third place spot very soon. Now, I just kind of wanted to go over my top 5 farms that I was able to experience. There was a lot of farms, I'm sure, if you've seen my videos that have been popping up, and they will continue to pop up, and I have more that I want to share with you guys soon. But basically, I want to take you through I think what was the best 5 performing ones for me. Although I do want to let you know I'm not still currently in all of these farms, but that doesn't mean that there's still not potential left in them. But of course, always do your own research and follow your own gut feeling. So at the number 5 position, we've got Nugget DeFi. Now, Nugget DeFi is one that, their price token did go down, but at the same time, they still have a pretty good TVL. It's not going down as hard as the other ones. And even though, it is kind of expected for the price token to go down since a lot of people are going to be selling it, a lot of their forges are basically requiring you to have Nugget in order to farm. So I guess these are the only two that don't. But that's why also this is a bit of a better farm, because there's really not that much option to farm the token apart from actually getting the Nugget. And the best performing one right now is going to be the Ethereum one. It's going to be paying out quite a bit more. But it is like a Goose copycat, and it is going to ask for 4% deposit fee. Geez, 6% if you want to do Nugget and Egg. That's ridiculous. But you can go into the forges and you can just go ahead and keep BUSD and farm it through there. So it looks like I have a tiny bit of Nugget and it's just chilling there for me. But yeah, you can even hold BNB in here if you want. And yeah, but this is one that did generate pretty good returns for me during its time. Number 4 on the list is going to be Dinoswap. Dinoswap is actually one that I am still currently in, although it's not at the very top of the list just because it hasn't been around for too long, and it doesn't have as good a track record. But for the last week, it still has been able to hold its own. I was in the pools, so the pools was where I started, just farming single tokens, using DAI and USDC and USDT, just using different stable coins that I have. You can even throw cake in there if you want and get a little bit of a higher return than what you might be getting on Pancakeswap. And you can also put your BNB in here. But essentially what I'm looking into doing right now is switching over to farms or having the money in the farms, because this is where the payouts are a bit better, especially with even all different types of stable coin combinations. It's still giving you really good returns. So not that bad. If you had Cake Me and Me, also not a bad place to put it. Now, in the past, I did think that there was no deposit fee, but going through their docs, I do see that there is a 0.5% deposit fee. So they probably should put that, but yeah, there is 0.5% of deposit will be used as pool/maintenance fees. There is no withdrawal fees. So yeah, that is something to keep an eye out. If you deposit money and that is one that is going to be charging a little bit. Number 3 on the list is going to be Goose DeFi. Now, everybody loves the Golden Goose. The Golden Goose is probably one of the original 4% deposit fee farms. I'm not sure if there was another one before that, but yeah, they're the ones who basically started this trend of having people, pay money to get money in here, and their TVL has skyrocketed. And the price of the egg was very crazy at the beginning. It was hard for the price discovery process to take place. Even now, it's still kind of volatile, but it's still something that's been extremely valuable to farm. And the APYs are lower now, but back when it first started, it was there were over the thousands. It was crazy. It was a lot, generating quite a lot. I had my Cake B&B LPs in here, and I got quite a bit of money in return. So this has been one of the good ones because they've had so much money deposited in there, and there's just so much TVL. Everyone's splitting, the returns. Everyone's splitting the golden eggs that are getting produced every block, and so that reduces the percentages. But it's still a really good place to put your money. As you can tell, it's been audited by 2 different places. Number 2 on my list is going to be Pancakeswap. I'm still currently in Viking stock, holding up a pretty strong position in here in the armory. I have my die and my rep B&B working for me, although I have been extremely tempted to move this over to Dinoswap. But I really like Viking because it's also been audited and it is paying really good percentages as well. And I got in on it pretty early, when it first started. So I think it's following in the steps of Goose Finance, and I think it may be one that can overtake Goose DeFi. But yeah, I mean, they have the egg in there that you can stake as well, giving you an additional option that you can farm. So there's some pretty good single token options to be farming, as well as you can also farm and provide liquidity between 2 tokens and get higher returns, especially if you're using Viking. But right now the price has gone down on Viking, so for me it could be a time to get some or keep what I farm and then combine it with some BUSD. And then maybe from there I can have some higher returns. But this is one that still has a lot of potential, and this is one that I'm going to be staying in for quite a while. Now, before I get to the number 1, I want to have 2 honorable mentions. Now, Narwhal Swap is one that is a deflationary token with a 5% burn rate on every transaction. Right now, I am using BNB and NAR to provide liquidity and farm narwhals. And I also have a pair with Bitcoin and narwhals. And that is also giving me some narwhals every week. So I'm not harvesting them because there is a that 5% fee every time you do anything with narwhal, so I would just get 5% less of this if I harvested it. So these are ones just for hodling more than anything. These are ones just to keep. They have all sorts of cool things. I made a video about it in the past, but they have the bazaar, they have NFTs as well. It looks like they're accepting gold again, but sometimes you have to use Sato. So yeah, I mean, I have some NFTs in here. Oh no, I put it up for sale because I had 2 of the same one. But yeah, I'm using one of them, and then the other one is up for sale. So that's one of the honorable mentions, as well as Pokeball.finance. You guys know I've been in this one actually since the very beginning. It's been one of the projects that I've been the most attracted to, and they've made lots of interesting changes to the token to try to keep things moving. They're making NFTs. They added a 3% burn transaction fee as well as a 10% harvest fee. So those are things that just kind of make it more valuable and make it make you think about moving your Pokeballs, and you're just not going to sell them all off. As part of that, there is a locked amount of your Pokeballs when you farm them, so some of them are locked for a year. Basically 75% of what you farm is going to be locked for a year, and you will be able to have the other 25% available to you immediately, minus the 3% burn. So these are 2 of the honorable mentions. Now the number 1, I'm sure you guys already could figure it. It's Pancakeswap. Pancakeswap is number 1. Now, right now I am not in any of their farms. Right now I am taking a lot more risk in other farms. But Pancakeswap is the original. For me, it's the one that I first got in. I was in this when it was $1. I went through the high of going through $20 and coming back down to 10, and now we're slowly creeping back up. I tried a bunch of different pools, and almost all of them basically increased in price. The front BNB LP tokens increased in price for me. The BTCST ones increased in price for me. BSCX, so basically what I mean to say by that is I would put in like roughly $1,000, and then when I cash them out, they'd be worth like around 1,200 or 1,300 or even more. There was one with PSG BNB. When I cashed out, it was like 1,800 plus all the cakes that it had generated for me in the meantime. So Cake is a really good token to be keeping in Binance Smart Chain. They also have options for you to farm Cake with two stable coins. You have BUSD right there, and not too bad. I mean, we're used to seeing things like in over 500%, but I mean, no financial institution is going to be paying you 32% in annual interest, and you can compound it and get higher returns as well. But I mean, yeah, dude, it's something that basically started almost everything off. And I mean, you can go ahead and look at their total value locked, and I mean, this isn't a dot anymore. This is like all commas. These are $3 billion, $3.2 billion. I mean, yeah, this is probably one of the best places to be. You definitely want to be farming Cake. Although right now for me, if I want Cake, I have to be buying it because I'm farming elsewhere. But that's my own risk. If you guys want the case and you want to hold it, which is not that bad of a strategy, you can do that. Cake has so many things. They have the lottery, they have the teams and the profiles. I've been keeping an eye on this. I do want to jump in, whenever there starts to be like tasks, and I want to start working towards it. To get more NFTs. I did pay the 10 pancakes to get my profile picture, and then because I was, in early enough, I was able to get this NFT, for the new year, for the happy new year, for the bull year, for the bull market year. And I mean, PancakeSwap is something that is building an overall community. It's building all sorts of things. I mean, lots of other people got other NFTs because they were able to be part of the IFOs, the initial farm offerings. And and look, see, this is why you always want to keep an eye on Pancakeswap, because look, you'll watch. This is a tool that I have used in the past to keep an eye on. Oh wow, for sale 8,000 watch to raise cake to burn. Wow, how to take part: buy cake tokens and BNB tokens. Get cake BNB by adding BNB. Also is active. Commit your cake LP tokens to buy the IFO tokens. Name the token to purchase. Done. So this is something that I was mentioning. I mean, this is the cool part about PancakeSwap. You got your Cake BNB LP tokens. You can usually put them in other places, but this is why you usually want to keep them. And this is why I strongly regret, selling mine. I was a little once Cake was like around $20 and BB was over 300. I was like, oh my God, I gotta sell. Because this is going to start going down. And I did, and then I kept everything in DAI, so I can buy back in. I'm going to think about doing that, but yeah, basically with these Cake BNB LP tokens, you can participate in this initial farm offering and get these watch tokens for Yield Watch, and then you'll be one of the first people to be able to farm it. And usually this will basically also be giving you an NFT, because a lot of the other IFOs that had already happened, people got NFTs because they participated in them. I know the last one was Barry, and people got one for the Soteria and the helmet and Tenet. So yeah, dude, people got NFTs for having been part of these other IFOs before. So this is an opportunity to take part of this one. So that's why I love PancakeSwap. That's why everyone loves PancakeSwap. This is the place to be. Binance Smart Chain is the place to be. It's the network of the people. But as always, guys, I want to appreciate you for watching the video. Thank you so much. Please subscribe and also hit the like button. It really helps me out. But other than that, I do want to thank you again. You take care, take it easy, peace out.